from is inside the armory, outside your door right here. This door right here is going to be your safe spot. That's where you're going to fight them. What Black Division is going to do is they're going to split into 2 groups, and it's really annoying. Maybe even 3. One group is always going to come up this way, and there's 8 Black Division here. Hopefully 7 now because you killed one. One's going to come up right on the front side of the building. There is, unfortunately, I'm going to draw this with a black line. On this side, there is a thick metal fence that runs all the way to about here, I think. And this makes the Black Division, this is one of the things that makes the Black Division kind of split into 2 groups. One will go down the other side of this fence. Now, potentially, sometimes, not every time, a 3rd group will split off here, go through this hole in the wall, and actually come through the building on you here, which is a huge pain in the ass. These guys surprised Liston on one of our first runs and ended up killing him. But your goal is to engage Black Division off of this corner. You're going to be holding this angle, waiting them to run this direction. You're going to shoot these guys right as they come across. It's super easy. The ones on the far ones, these guys that split off here end up being a pain in the ass. I was never able to kill them on my first burst. I don't know why. Just suck, I guess. But what happens is these guys end up looping around, and it exposes you on the door, so you can't hold a tight angle on these guys to the left if you don't kill this far group. If you kill this far group, you just mow them down as they come around the corner. It's pretty easy because they're sprinting, and they won't shoot at you as they're sprinting. And that's kind of the tactic with Black Division. You don't really want to swing a posted up Black Division. You want them running or at least walking to buy you that extra half a second of engagement to get a quick shot off and get behind cover again. You just have to fight Black Division off of corners and be able to fall back and reset. And that's what this building works great for, the armory. Using the north door as a funnel, it all isolates where they will engage you into a small area that they often just run back and forth of in front of. And if you end up doing this well enough, you can kill almost all of them as they come around the corner. Now, if before all of this happens, if you get up to this corner right here and you can't see them, don't run out here and look for them because there's just no cover to get back behind once they do see you. This is one of the best places for a grenade. Just huck a grenade over into this vicinity and they will push you. Black Division shoot scavs and RUAF. They're not friendly with the scavs. They kill them too. And the easiest way to know they're there is you're going to hear the suppressed M4s or HKs. You'll very quickly learn to tell what is an AK shooting an RUAF or a scav and what's Black Division. And again, there are 8 of them, so make sure they're all dead before you really expose yourself out in the open, because there is no room for mistakes with Black Division. And like I said, sometimes they will go inside this building on your immediate left. Just you clear that before you push any further ahead. Okay, so now we're going to assume you didn't get them all killed and you're inside the armory and you're fighting them. What they tend to do is because they can't come in your building, they will, if any of them are in this box area out here, they'll kind of run back and forth, but they will also swing around the building to this side to try to get eyes on you through this door. And if they're over here, they are a pain in the ass to fight. If they're on the south side, it's terrible for you because first off, it's a left-hand peek. And Black Division will absolutely demolish you on left-hand peeks. Don't do them on them. But second, there's lots of little corners and nooks back in here that they can kind of hide in and they're hard to see. So it's just a best idea not to fight them over here. This is where I use grenades and flashes to flush them out, because you do that and they will run back around to the front side here where you can engage them. Okay, we're going to say that now you have cleared all the Black Division out, you're alive, you're good to go. Now it's time to go to the Seaport Terminal and fight some more Black Division. There are 4 planted up inside of here. And this is where the RSHG came in handy. It was great at clearing out this one little building and killing all of the Black Division with one shot. But if you don't have one of those, there's still some things to remember. They're not super hard to fight in here. So you're gonna come out, you can run all, remember there's that black fence here, I deleted it, but then you got this tall black fence that could be kind of a pain in the ass to mantle over. You can run all the way down to the left and run around it if you want, or you can mantle over the top of it. Now this van is the place right here that I liked posting up on because it gave me a little bit of a sight line. I screwed this up by coloring it with orange, so let me delete that. You want to be very careful about this door right here. This door is the main door. It's got a lot of glass, and this glass is like the stuff on interchange, the stuff that doesn't break. It isn't completely bulletproof, but it definitely screws with the bullets a lot. If you can avoid shooting through it, do it, because while you will struggle to shoot through it and kill Black Division, they have no issues blasting you back through it for whatever reason. Kind of that thing in Tarkov, chain link fences, metal grating stairs. You can't shoot through it, but scavs and AI can shoot through it just fine. And that rule applies here. So this main door can be kind of a nightmare to fight him through. I was successful doing it, but I was probably stupid for it. Your best bet is to actually come to this second door and loop in here and engage them in this off angle. You can toss some grenades in there, and you're not trying, because the problem is right here at this door, there's a lot of like security stuff like metal detectors and things like that. So it's hard to get grenades where you want them and shoot through stuff like that. Through here, it's a little bit cleaner of a place to fight through. But once you've cleared them all out, go inside, and you want to go immediately to your right. And what you're looking for is a weapon case over here. You're going to come in and go to your right. There's a weapon case sitting on a tipped over ATM. Inside that case is your key card that you need, as well as an M32 grenade launcher, the 8 pump or 6 pump shot, whatever it is, that Big Pipe has. There's 8 or so 40mm grenades lying around for it too if you want them. I never did get a chance to use it, but it could make for some quick fun to use on scavs if that one actually works. Now, I wouldn't risk it on Black Division just because of how you have to fight them on corners, but you do you. Now, once you get over here, you're going to trigger a scav spawn, and they're going to come from the front doors, as well as some will actually spawn inside the building down the hallways and walk towards you. So be ready to kill a half dozen or so. Once you've cleared that wave, get busy checking the Black Division and refreshing your gear and your ammo. One of these Black Division will always have boxes of 7.62 and 5.56 ammo on him, which is great. It's 995 SSAP M61. On top of that, their plates are all really good. So if you've taken some hits and you manage to head shoot these guys, this is a great place to either full swap your armor or swap your plates out. And at the very least, grab some extra plates to bring with you to swap later. Now, once you're ready, again, don't take too much time doing this, but take what you need. The admin building is kind of a backtrack the way you came to the southwest. Okay, so we're here at Terminal, Seaport Terminal, and we're headed towards admin. Now, like I said, for me, I hug to the right and work my way along outside here, went around the gate. This is a wall and there's a hole in it. I went through that, worked my way through another hole. Now in this vicinity, let's change some colors here. In this vicinity, you're gonna see a shitload of dead scavs. That's from them engaging the RUAF. Now that was every run for me. If something happens or the RUAF dies or they don't kill those scavs, you might have a horde of scavs here to deal with. I didn't. It was a clean run all the way to the admin building. But this is the first point where I need to give you 2 separate paths based on if you're solo or if you're with multiple people. If you're by yourself, your toolkit isn't needed until a little bit later. But if you're with multiple people, there are a series of panels you need to keep an eye out for from here and going forward. If you're solo, the solo ones repair after you blow open the gate. Now, these team panels are located all over the place. And if they're green, they'll have a little green light on them. You don't need to repair them. If they're red and open, you do need to repair them. Now, it doesn't matter if there's 2 people, 3 people, 4, or 5 people. As of making this video, you only need to repair 2 panels. And those panels, that's what these, I'm going to circle them in yellow. That's what all of these are. Here and here and here and here. All of them are potentially repairable, and you need to repair 2 of them. So potentially, if you're feeling froggy right when you get out and you see one over here, you can repair it, but you're going to risk aggro in the Black Division. Same thing with this one, risk in the Black Division. These two are probably pretty safe after you've cleared out the armory. And then this one you can probably check without, once you've cleared a little bit for it as well. And then these two you're going to go buy no matter what. And then this one potentially you're going to go buy. So there's that. Now, if you go the way I went through the admin building, you'll come up on another north-south alley, which is right here. Come through the pile of dead scavs, and you're going to be in this north-south alley. This building on your right is the admin building. Now, all the way down, this building actually has a green light in front of it. You're not going to see it if you have NVGs on, but if you don't have your NVGs, you'll see it. That green light's going to be basically right here at the door. Now, as you approach this, you have kind of a choice here. You can rush in really quickly and go right through the door and ignore these two Black Division right here, or you can fight them and kill them. Now, I always killed them. I didn't like the idea of trying to get inside there before they could swing that corner and shoot me. And they spawn here. They don't spawn, or at least they don't aggro, whatever it might be, until you get about halfway down this alleyway. This is about where they spawn. You'll hear them spawn in and voice line or start walking. But when they do, they kind of slow walk around this corner here into your line of sight. So as long as you're waiting for them and ready for them, they are probably the two easiest Black Division to kill. So you clear them out and then head inside. And right, it's impossible to miss. It's a little room that you're going to see your key card swipe to unlock the door. And that is stage 2 complete. Okay, now we go out. We go get the key card. Okay, we go here, and there's going to be another Black Division spawn in front of us that we have to deal with. Well, I guess anyway, so I just come out. So they're there. There's no way he's coming up behind me. Okay. They're in the fucking bushes right here. Okay. Now we swipe our key card. Now from here, you should be looking for at least 27 minutes on your raid clock. Any less, and you're going to be hard pressed to get to the extract on time. There's not a lot of time in here, places in here to make up time anymore. All right, stage 3. Now you have to open the gate. Now right here is the first place that I ever saw civilians. That doesn't mean they're not before you, but this was the first place that I would ever see them. And they'll be mixed in with lots and lots of scavs. Now, and this little stretch right here is probably where the biggest wave of scavs you fight kind of in the most open area. It was this run east out of admin towards the gate. So here we are. Here's the map. We'll zoom in and get nice and close to where we're looking specifically for what we're doing. We're here at admin. You have gone through the gate. here's your key card. You've come around the corner, and now you're standing at the door. These are glass. You're gonna be killing scavs and seeing civilians running around. For me, it was always the best bet is just hug a wall. Get over to the right side and work your way around all of this, sometimes on the side, but just keep yourself always next to cover because scavs can kind of pop out of nowhere. You're going to be fighting scavs all the way through this area, and then a big bunch of them is going to push towards you from here. Now, a good thing to remember is right here, there's a tilted connex. It's a really great place to get to and get safe. You can go inside of it and go up it. It leaves only one, because of how it's tipped, scavs can only get you from the front door. I think their AI kind of bugs out on it, but you can get inside of there. There's even a med bag, I think, lets you reload, med up, stuff like that, and re-engage. Now, once you've gotten through there, you're just going to keep pushing your way along. Now, again, if you're in a group, there's 2 panels here. You can keep an eye out for repairing, but you're going to go all the way down until you get to the end here, and there's going to be a fence. Now, this is kind of a danger area, and we're going to talk, let me clean this up a little bit so there's not too much stuff on the screen. This is something you need to be super careful about as you work your way. You're up here at this corner now. We've gotten to here, and you're getting ready to make your right turn. This alleyway is kind of a death alleyway. You're going to look down this, and you have 2 Black Division spawns of 2 each. There's 2 pairs of 2, but they end up into one group. And they will engage you all the way down this depending on where they spawn and where they've moved. They'll be fighting scavs down here, but especially this group here, if they come to this corner, they have a clean line of shot down here. And the one I fought had an M1A shooting M61. It was not fun to get hit by that guy. From your corner, though, as you get to here, you've got it's about 30 meters or so. This is your gate. It's a big metal gate with a small door on it. This is where you're going to plant your explosives. Now, again, if you brought them with you, this is where you plant them. Or if you have max strength, you can breach it. Or if you have multiple people, you can kick it open. But you're exposed while you're doing that to your right to any Black Division down here. So while you can technically skip these 2 groups, I really recommend you clear them out just so you don't get shot in the back, especially because this fence is transparent and you could end up getting shot through this later down the line. They could shoot you in the back and you don't want that. Plus, if you didn't bring your explosives, that's what these little markers are. You're going to have to go down here and loot anyways to get those. So you're going to have to clear out the Black Division as it is. Now, as you come down here, I like to cut into this little gate area and fight the Black Division through here. There was lots of boxes that I could crouch and get cover on and get little head peeks on them and clear the Black Division out. Plus, it funneled them into a tighter spot. They weren't spread out. It was much easier to engage them inside this fenced area. But once you clear them, get all the way through, get down to the end, hook to your right. You're going to see a tent. It's going to be kind of hard to show it on the map because of all the junk that's here, but there's a tent right here. And this is the first spawn to look for your explosives. At least one of the 5. It's pretty easy to see. It stands out. It's a metal box. Well, obviously, we'll show you B-roll of it. This tent also has a ton of food, water, and meds. Grizzlies, all sorts of stuff in here to restock if necessary, if you need it. All right, first things first. Let's see if we can see the Black Division all the way down here. We'll eat, we'll drink. There it is right there. Look at that. Now for the explosives, remember they are a special item, so they can go into a special slot if you don't have room in your backpack. Just make sure you, for me, you can see here I threw a CMS out and it went right in. You're gonna want to run around and check the different spawns. We'll throw them up on here so you guys can see them. best of our ability. I didn't find a bomb in every spot. We will try to find B-roll. So just like we already talked about, once you have your explosives, head back to the door and blast it open. Just make sure you're not standing near the explosion. I don't know if it hurts you or not, but I never wanted to risk it and test it out. And then we got to run around and fix that panel. Run away. Boom, boom. But that's that. That's stage 3 complete. And from here, you should be crossing through the gate with no less than 17 minutes on your raid clock. All right, now stage 4. We got to drain the pump station and get the pier key. Zoom out again, get you orientated on the map. Right here, you just push the gate open. You're going to push down to the pump station. Now, immediately at the gate, you're going to be engaged. You're also going to hear your 2 Black Division friends down here. You're going to be fighting the RUAF as well as other scabs. Now, on my run, the first thing I want to point out is on my last run, this panel right here, when I was actually over here grabbing the bomb, I could see it was red and I used that. So you can check from over here. But if this one is green for you on your side, the next one is going to be all the way down here, which you're going that way anyways. Now, fighting through these tanks was probably one of the more sketchy places to fight, in my opinion, on the whole map. There's lots of weird angles. You get flanked. There's stairs with people going up and down. Lots of weird gaps and stuff to die from. Now, my preferred route was to stick to the right. Once I cleared all the scabs in this area, I hung to the right. I worked my way all the way around these tanks. It's kind of a monkey gym to get through here. A monkey gym, a jungle gym, monkey bars, that's what I'm trying to think of. To get through all the way through here and get around. But once you're here, this is where you're going to get your first eyes on the Black Division, if they're still alive. I don't want to say it was half the time, but there was a couple of times where the RUAF actually managed to kill the Black Division, and they were just dead in the street. But again, don't plan on that. This little crossroad right here, let's change the color because it needs to be more ominous. This little crossroad right here is kind of a death trap. This was the closest place I came to dying consistently. Just because it's a weird crossfire between the RUAF, scavs coming from every direction, and then the Black Division. Now, there's only 2 of these guys, so if you get them engaged, and you can kill them pretty quickly, and it might not be that big of a deal to you. This was just a trouble area for me, so I want to warn you for that. And I didn't push through these crossroads until I had everything cleared out, just because I didn't want to get caught in that crossfire. But you get through there, and you work your way all the way down. Now, you can stay inside these tanks. You can get inside here on these stairs and work your way through if you want. But every time you go up on these stairs, you're up high and you're kind of exposed, and I didn't like that. So I just cleared everything out and then went down the road the regular way. Now you're going to run all the way down this road to the east till you get to the pump station building. There will be, if they're still alive, a squad of RUAF guys here and some civilians running around, so check your fire. Once you go through the gate, there's going to be a metal gate there and a door or a fence on the right side. You're going to hook a right and go all the way down to the end of the pumping station. And this is going to be where your other panel is, like we talked about, if you need to fix it. Once you repair that, if you need to, open the door and go right inside. There's going to be a button right there in your face. Press that, and it pretty quickly drains the pump station. This is what you're repairing the panels for, is to make that pump work. If you didn't repair the panels, this doesn't work, and that's what you need to figure out. That's how you restore power to it, is fixing these panels. We gotta go, we gotta go, we gotta go, hey, 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 hey. Yeah, I did the panel. I did the panel. Once drained, run down inside and go to the other end of the pump station. There's a little room on the right. In the corner of there is a safe. This is where your pier door key is going to be. Grab that and boom, you're done with stage 4. From here, you want about 12 minutes on your raid time. I know that doesn't sound like much, but that's how close you are to the end. All right, now we're on stage 5, unlocking the pier door. You got your key out of the pumping station, and the next few minutes are pretty quiet. Probably the quietest part of your whole run. It's pretty eerie, actually, at least it was for me, because you've been pretty much nonstop fighting and panicking and trying to get stuff through to this point. But you're gonna backtrack, so take this little bit of a breather you get, but don't get too comfortable. From the pump station here, you're gonna backtrack a bit. I'm gonna show you just really briefly so you know kind of a rough idea what you're doing. We are at the pump station. We're gonna loop all the way back around, and we have to get to here. This is your pier gate. This is the next stage. But this is obviously oversimplified. I just wanted to show you a top-down, big view of where we're going. We'll zoom in here and get a little bit more specific. So like I said, you're gonna backtrack. You're gonna go back towards the crossroad of death, as I called it. And you don't have to worry about this Black Division anymore. These guys are dead. You've already cleared them out. And from here, you're gonna make a right. At the crossroad, make a right, run down to the end, make a left, and there's gonna be a chain link fence here. Right about, I don't know, 15 meters, maybe 20 meters down, there's a fence gate that you can kick open. And that's what all these arrows are. You can kick all these gates open, and that's what you're gonna go through. Pack more mags. I don't really have time. I probably should. You're not necessarily wrong, but once you're through, you're going to make your way around to the right and to this. There's a little tent area here, this little orange box I drew. Kind of like a defensive position, if you will. It's a little setup. It's got, I think, an SVD. There's meds, food, water, some supplies here you can restock up on. Now, I only have footage to show you the way I and everybody else I know that has footage went. But I have talked to a few people who are not content creators, so they don't have footage, that took a different path that's worth mentioning. And we'll talk about that now. So from here, where you are at your little orange deal, you're going to cheat left and head back east and down all the way around this building. And essentially head southeast all the way here, and then you're going to snake through this whole section all the way around. And if it feels like I just drew through that and didn't do anything, that's because that's pretty much how easy it is. You have a scav group here that spawns and a scav group here that spawns. Was no big deal. Mow through them and get all the way through it. There is an RUAF contingent here you need to worry about. And then last but not least is this division of, or this squad of Black Division that you will have to fight your way through. Now this squad does some weird stuff. Talking with a couple of people and based on my own experience, this squad can be seen anywhere from here to here and all the way through this loop. And sometimes you won't see them at all. So they're back over here somewhere when you might pass them. So I think they patrol. I'm not sure exactly what they're doing. I don't know if they get pulled to gunshots over here or what it is, but they are kind of a weird one. If you go this route though, plan on fighting them. And it's going to get you all the way over here to the pier gate. Again, I don't have footage or a lot of explanation to give you other than the path, but we will pick up here from the other direction. And the big deal is you skip out on these two Black Division squads and the boss spawn, which is a pretty big deal. It can be a pretty big deal. But let's rewind, go back to the spot we were at, and show you the route that I went. From here, instead of going left, you're going to go out right, go around the train cars, and get yourself all the way up on the left side as tight as you can. Now, this is the spot where you're going to have to kind of play the cards as you get dealt them. This squad right here, about half the time I fought it, about half the time I didn't. It just kind of depended on how their aggro drew to the boss. So one time we did fight them. We killed all 3 of them. We did it pretty quickly. We didn't engage the boss, and we basically hauled ass all the way down here into the corner, and that was that. I had a case on my last run where, so there's like a sand pile right here, and Black Division had actually pulled all the way around that sand pile and were fighting the boss. And I didn't have to engage the Black Division at all. I just sprinted all the way down the right side, got all the way down, didn't fight them, didn't fight the boss, didn't have to do anything. Now, if you do have to fight the Black Division, be very careful on these train cars right here if you're using these for cover, because they have gaps underneath between the wheels, right? The whole train car isn't safe, and the Black Division will shoot you through the underneath of them. So if you're posted up on those, make sure you're by the wheels on the front and back and using those as cover so the Black Division can't shoot you through the underside of the train car, essentially. And one thing to point out is if you do linger here for too long, you're going to end up fighting the boss. And that they're going to push you. They're going to come from down here and they're going to push up here and fight you. And you don't want that. The spawns of bosses can be any number of bosses. It can be Gluhar with 6 of his guards, Killa by himself, which I don't know what's worse. Gluhar and 6 of his guards or Killa by himself. That's kind of a, man, I don't know. Reshala can spawn with 4 of his guards, Sani with 3 of his guards, or you could have Tagilla by himself. And I point this out specifically about skipping over this because of all the streamers and everybody I talked to, the most common place that was referred to that people died was when they engaged the bosses. And yes, some people killed them all and got through the bosses just fine, but it is a high danger point on the map. If you don't need to risk it, don't. Get through here, get past it, and don't fight the boss if you don't have to. Potential Black Division right here. Hopefully they stay busy with these guys. Okay, we're at the corner. Now we'll have more Black Division guys to worry about right here in front of us. Now, let's assume you got through everything, hopefully without having to fight anything and shoot any bullets. You SJ6'd and you sprinted all the way down. You're going to work your way between these 2 buildings, and there's actually a box right here. I know because it saved my life. It's either a crate or something. I don't know what it is. A little cubby hole I could hide in. This is going to be where you're going to engage your next Black Division. Once you round this corner, slow down and start very carefully checking your corners, because while it says the Black Division is here, they can be spotted through all of these connexes. And in fact, when I've engaged them, they'll split up and have some of them go this direction and some of them loop around, which makes them that much more difficult to engage because you'll be holding the corner on this group here, and then this group will walk around the boxes and you're exposed. But nonetheless, they're there. You work your way through them, get the 4 of them killed. It's a spot where you can check for some more quick ammo, meds, plates if you need it, but you don't want to lollygag here. You're starting to run out of time. For me, the best thing, I cut all the way to the side and got all the way along the water and just run down this edge. Now, you still have this Black Division group to worry about. Your 2 big danger zones are, there's some gaps in here that they might see you, so be very careful. When you're running through here, either full sprint it till you get to this bigger gap. This bigger gap right here is also a danger spot. Be careful right here. This area is a big gap, and then this area right here is a big gap. And then obviously once you get down by the gate, this area is kind of a danger area. These are the areas you want to make sure you're checking for Black Division, because if they've worked their way around, those are the big open areas where they're going to blast you. Otherwise, I had one run where I was able to run all the way through all of this, and I never even saw this group. I got all the way to the gate. I was able to get in, come down. You kind of got to work your way back around. It's kind of a funky place to get into the middle to the gate. But I was able to do that without having to run into those Black Division. Just make sure when you're running these big gaps between these, if you're not sure, stop and just take a quick peek to make sure the Black Division isn't there waiting to jump you. I almost died right there.
I'm hurt. I'm hit.
6 minutes. go all the way to the right here? Okay, good. Cool. That's an Akula class submarine, right? Tipped over fucking cargo container. I'm good, guys. I'm good. I got a couple of more fucking Black Division to fight. It goes to 3 minutes when I go through this spot right here anyways. Wait, where's the door? Okay, we made it. This is the key. Now, you're technically at the pier gate and you've finished stage 5, right? Do not stick your key in. There's an important fact here. Because this is your last, before you stick the key in, is your last chance to fill your mags, heal, eat and drink, and get ready for your, literally the final sprint to the Zubercraft. From here, you have 3 minutes is all you get. Anything more than 3 minutes on your timer is a cushion. You don't need any more than 3 minutes because once you unlock that door, that's it. There's a 3-minute clock for you to get out. And that's regardless of what if you had 5 or 7 or 10 minutes on your clock. All right, here's stage 6, the short timer to the Zubercraft, the short sprint to the Zubercraft, if you will. This is the final stretch. Now, like I said, if you haven't put your key in yet, you're going to have 3 minutes once you do it. And it works just like a car extract does. So when you turn the key, it's the same as like when you pay for the car. When you pay for the car, a 1-minute timer starts. And at the end of that 1 minute, that's when the car leaves, and that's when you have to be there. And it leaves with or without you. The Zubercraft is 3 minutes. So once you turn the key, the Zuber is leaving at 3 minutes, and you need to be in the extract zone at the end of that 3 minutes, or the raid ends for you and you fail to escape. So that's what it is. 3 minutes to sprint a few hundred meters. And you can't dilly-dally here once you turn that key, because you have 2 more Black Division to fight through before you are home free. And it's probably one of the more awkward places to fight them. And this is it. This is the map. We are down here now. All you're nice and simple to draw, right? All you got to do is go from here to here and you're done, right? Well, it's obviously not that simple. So let's take a peek, nice up and close and personal, and explain what's going on here. Now, first up, I have seen this Black Division die to this RUF before. They have killed them. There was no Black Division here, but you can't count on that. So as you're pushing, they might be dead, but you need to be careful of it. It didn't happen very often, but it did happen. But again, because you only have 3 minutes, you got to plan on pushing them. And this emblem's a little misleading. I think it was just for clarity. They're actually more in this vicinity right here is where they're at, and they can be pushed all the way down to here. It just depends on how far the RUF pulls them. So once you go through the gate, you can pretty much home free run it all the way to here, and this is going to be the spot you're going to engage them. Now, your best bet is to get a nice right-hand peek with your LPVO and shoot these guys from like 100 meters away in the back of the head before you have to engage them. This is also the place where I'd hit an SJ6 because it's going to make that last sprint all the way to the end a little bit easier. Thing. Is that Black Division right there? Now, I say it's awkward to fight him here because there's not a lot of great cover, and the cover goes along with you, and you're just going to have to end up face tanking him kind of at one point if you get pushed against time. You cannot sit and hang out here. You have maybe a minute, maybe 70 seconds of cushion here where you can sit still and not move. The rest of the time, you've got to be pushing forward. Fuck me, dude. This is not fair. So you get those two Black Division X'd off, you're basically going to be on a long sprint all the way to the end, and you're going to be looking for the gangway, which the gangway is the term for the little ramp that goes up to the Zoobar. There's going to be there's a big extraction area here. There's sandbags you can get behind and prone. What you're looking for is the timer. If you can see the timer counting down like you are with a car, you're in the extract zone. If you don't see it, you're not in the extract zone. I'm going to miss it by like 3 seconds, dude. I'm going to miss it by like 3 seconds. No. Or am I good? Am I good? Did I make it? Oh my God. Ah. We fucking made it! But that's it. Get to the gangway, and you have made the extract. Now, one thing I want to point out from this gate up here that I do not know the answer to, and I couldn't find an answer as of making this video, is what happens if you hit this key and there's 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. Is it like the car? If you start the car too late, you don't extract. The car's timer, like let's say there's 50 seconds left in a raid and you hit the car's timer isn't 50 seconds. It's still a minute, which means you will extract late. So with the Zoobar, does it work that way? Or does the time, if you hit that key at 2 minutes and 30 seconds on your raid clock, does the Zoobar go to 2 minutes and 30 seconds? If it goes to 3 minutes, you're probably screwed. So don't plan on going through this gate any later than 3 minutes just to be safe. Maybe somebody in the comments can let us know otherwise. But that's it, man. Once you extract, you're done. And just enjoy your respective cutscene for your ending. And that is your terminal walkthrough. Man, I hope this video was helpful for you. I hope it helps a lot of you guys get through terminal. I know the map's tough, but it's a lot of fun. Even the raids where I died, I still enjoyed it because it was challenging. If you got something out of this video, don't hesitate to hit that like and subscribe button. Helps me out a ton. Tells YouTube you want to see more of my content. And it's a nice thank you for all the work we put into this. Regardless, though, I appreciate having you guys here, consuming my content, and being part of the community. I thank you for that. So we'll wrap her up there. I wish you the best of luck in your raids and your run through in terminal. And we'll see you in Tarkov.
Welcome to the comprehensive terminal additional tips and tricks guide you can use on your journey to escape from Tarkov. In this video, I will aim to show additional and improved strategies submitted by my comment section, and some tips that I forgot to add to the original guide. Please note that the original guide is still very relevant for your terminal escape attempt. Paired with this video for more success. This video will have timestamps for each tip, and you can skip to which one you ever need. I would also like to give my deep thanks to my homies that have contributed to make the guide even better. Let's get started. As of a recent update to Escape from Tarkov, Nikita Buyanov, the good old bastard, has now decided that you are now able to extract a minimum of 3 other PMCs in the game, thus rendering the betrayal method somewhat obsolete, unless you really do not trust anyone. But if your group size is larger than 4, there is a chance for at least 1 seat to be missing in your raid. You are now also able to queue with a group, and you are not restricted to going solo when trying to attempt your escape. Shoreline spawns have also been recently adjusted as of a recent game update, so going to terminal should be a bit easier to clear. Albeit, if you spawn in the opposite side of terminal, you should focus on resetting your run as soon as possible to avoid a situation where you pinch your pants down like in this example. No, not like this, not like this! You should also avoid going to low population servers such as Dubai, Colombia, etc, etc, as the basic dwellers and marines in training are bound to be more common to kill you on the terminal transit, as shown here. Okay. An interesting topic is the electrical panels. There are supposedly 9 panels that break the entire map, but out of my 7 runs, I've only had 2 panels to break on shown locations in my original guide video whilst running it solo. It is supposedly confirmed when playing with 3 PMCs in your group, there is a chance that one of the other 7 panels will start breaking instead. I highly suggest studying the interactive map for Terminal when Escape from Tarkov Wiki and keeping an eye out for these panels if you are on a bigger group. There are also multiple ways to pass the Basel Gate without using the bomb. If you possess elite level strength, you can quite literally kick it open and completely ignore the bomb section, saving you even more time, albeit just by a couple of seconds. You can also force the door open with a teammate as well to progress through the Basel Gate as well. The mortars you hear exploding in the background is not for pure scenery, it is actual mortars that can kill you and end your run. It is quite rare for a mortar to kill you at the very start of a raid, so when you start a raid, use some extra caution before you push out, just to be safe. If you really want to min-max your survival, you can use the eye mortar strike signaling device to tell if the mortar is coming to get you. Another good and fairly obvious tip is to bring grenades into the raid. Grenades can be used to manipulate the Black Division to move around if they get stuck in some spots that can be hard to peek. In the shown video example, I could have used grenades to move the Black Division around in the MS building, but I was stupid to not bring any, so this is why you should do it. Regarding weapon modding, do not put suppressors on your gun. Putting suppressors on your gun will absolutely butt-fuck your durability and make it unreliable for dispatching Black Division operatives later on in the run. Unless you like torturing yourself, go ahead and jam your gun as much as you like. It is also recommended to maintain a decent balance of ergo and recoil when using drum mags, as to not make it a slog to aim down sights. According to Borky ZA, thank you by the way homie, you are able to make some Black Division encounters much easier. It could be worth trying out in your future runs to save time and ammunition when trying to fight the operatives. One example for the very first Black Division encounter, instead of aggroing the operatives from the corner of this building shown here, cut through the building to get to the courtyard and peek the Black Division from the hole in the fence. Shoot the operatives in the head and try to kill one of them, and then walk back so you can effectively funnel the Black Division operatives into a single file through the hole in the fence. This could in theory save a lot of time, but it is also risky that you can waste all your ammo in the same magazine before you eliminate all the operatives, leaving you exposed to being killed with 0 ammunition. If you wish to see the rest of the wisdom this person has to offer, please go back to my original video and read his comment and pick up on his strategies and see if it makes a difference. Thank you for watching this video, and may it increase your chances of escape. I would put more tips into this video, but the aim is to keep it as short as possible, whilst being very informative. Leave a like and subscribe, as it encourages me to make more high quality content like this in the future. Peace out and good luck homies.
Pinky, who is also doing the Savior ending. And this video is more so going to be a playthrough with a few tips and explanations throughout it rather than my full-on straight-up guide the entire way. But if you guys do want me to do a proper full guide like I normally do, I could probably do one of those up. And I am going to be resetting my PvE and PvP accounts, and when I do end up getting back to Terminal on both of those modes, then I am planning to actually Sherpa some of you guys who are struggling with Terminal, just so that you guys will also be able to experience escaping from this game. However, just be aware that obviously this will take a little bit of time from the release of this video to get back there, since I am just resetting them now, so bear with me. Alright, moving up. One more, 2. Okay, it should be one more.
I'm at all left mark. I'm out of ammo. I'll block your backwards better. Oh no!
We're good. Why is it out of ammo already?
Wilder, seeing as I'm here. I'll open up the
You
door.
open up that door, Kit. And I will show you guys a quick clip from a different terminal raid for those of you wondering what Pinky meant when he said that he would grab the key and open up the door, just in case you guys are using this to learn before going and attempting a terminal run yourself. So in order to get your gear back, you do need to find the armory key, which does have a guaranteed hard spawn on this dead RUF soldier. But before we do go into the armory, we always open up the door to the building on our left so that we can sprint directly in without having to pause to open the door when we do get our gear back. Just because the Black Division could actually be waiting for us, and that could definitely kill you if you are waiting for a door to open and they start beaming you.
Hey, boys.
I'm coming in through the front. And when you do enter into this locked armory door, to make sure to grab your case off the table to the left of the lockers if you are doing the savior ending. And I ended up bringing a 3DTG stim in with me to try and give myself max attention and potentially instant search the containers, just to speed up the transfer of getting all of my own gear back. But it really didn't work out all that great for me, as you can see in the video.
I can't describe how much FPS that they're shooting is causing me.
And you guys will notice in this video that we don't actually fight the Black Division from inside the armory whatsoever like most people do. We found it to be a huge waste of valuable time since sometimes they just aren't aggressive and then they tend to dick around outside. So Pinky showed me this area and we did end up using it in our second attempt and then also in this run, and we definitely found that it worked out better. Okay, I'm good. It sounds like we might be alright in terms of...
Go on, lad. Right, grenade out.
One dead. Here they come. Two dead.
What the heck?
What the heck? I just went poopy. I need soap. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna squeeze it right there. Sounds good.
got your back here.
I love you. I fucking love you.
Okay, hold on, let me check for any more. Yeah, I'm gonna quick peek. Yeah, it looks like we're good. Okay. Scav to the right.
Oh. Watch it, watch it, watch it.
Okay. I'm good if you're good.
When we get in, I'm good. When we get in there, I will need to change my plate.
If you want to, I can clear out in here if you want to watch out for scavs on the right-hand side. What the fuck was that?
Sorry. On your set.
One dead. Hold on, I'm gonna
Oh
throw a
my
nade
God.
in.
He's in the back middle. Yeah, I will need to change on my high.
Yep. Here, I'll peek him.
That's
He's
better.
dead.
Another one left.
Yeah, he's dead. Okay, I'm gonna go on the other side. Don't peek that. That's a bad peek because of the metal detectors. We're good. Key acquired. Get my backpack. What was that? Okay. I was thinking, did I miss something? Let's go with that.
Right, I've taken that. Level 5s. You said you've got the key, so
Yep, we're good.
trickle pack. That's it, Mag. Look at this Mag's pack. I'm ready to go.
Okay, I got
You got the key.
the key.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Right, I'm ready.
Okay, I'm also ready.
I might deck some of my grenades.
If you toss a couple of them, I'm gonna pick them up. Okay. I think that's friendlies on the left and bad like scavs overhead.
My aim is so bad.
Oh yeah, that's exactly where I aimed at for sure. Okay.
I'm gonna drop a few more grenades. There we go.
I'm gonna go on the right side of this connex here and look down the
Oh,
down.
contact.
What the fuck, dude?
Oh my God.
Okay, those 3 scavs ahead of us are dead. Watch out behind you. Okay, no, you're good, you're good, you're good. My bad.
Yo,
Hey, what's up?
yo. Hello.
Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, fuck up. Yeah, I'm moving back.
Yeah, I can hear you now. It's good.
I'm trying to think what's the
What's
best way for me to peek this. I don't TK.
Dude, are you trying to
To the right.
play the game?
Here they come.
I'm getting ready for terminal.
Terminal?
Yeah.
Two dead.
Wait, you're bringing that all that into a raid?
Bro, I'm going for the end of the game, yeah.
That makes sense.
Another one.
Well,
That one's close. He's dead.
enjoy.
Other one's dead.
Yeah, thanks, nigga.
Hey, don't be such a negative. Stop chimping out.
We don't have to go up this one. We can just go up to like gate and open it.
Calm
There's
down,
no items
Wigger.
that we need.
But I was just gonna
Stop
go through
chimping
it,
out.
that was all.
Oh yeah, go for it. I'll open it.
Dude, this is so fucked.
So now
There's
what
no
the
one. You're gonna have to give me a
this
minute.
Focus circle actually brought him the
So I'll
explosive
find
charge
another
sacrifice,
server.
So when we did load into terminal, he already had the explosive
Well,
charge.
make sure to
Dude,
read
what
what
is-
they,
That means that we
what
didn't have to go
they,
and find it in the raid.
what
And
they're
on top of that,
doing
he also has max
to
strength, so
see
he can just go ahead and open up a
people
metal gate
actually
without the
want you
explosive
in
charge
there or
anyway.
not.
But I am gonna show you guys.
Well,
a
I
explosive
never
charge
read.
with
You
the
said
explosive
your
charges
shit
at the
fucking
beginning,
said
and also
terminal,
have an
monkey.
item for the rest of the spawns.
Yeah.
Okay, so I
well,
found the
maybe you should learn
explosives,
to use
and
your
then 1,
eyes.
2, 3 spawns there.
And maybe you should learn how to
There's no more
fucking
places to
not
spawn
use your
there, so
mouth.
I think we
Goodbye.
have to build them.
There might be one or two that I probably.
Yeah, it might be 100% worth it to grab some of these guys. Brother, it just fucking spawned 8 scavs on me. Okay, this is me.
Or semi-trailer. I don't know what you call them.
Yep.
But to our right, it was getting.
So it's gonna be the one that's down at the it's gonna be the one that's outside the actual thing.
Hell yeah! No extras for you there. Mars.
Our guys are still alive up in front, it sounds like.
Got your stamp.
Workers. Yeah, our guys are still alive here. Friendlies. Okay, panel, I'm repairing it. Okay, we're good.
Right. I'm gonna bunker here and I'll do my bag. I'm gonna do my mags!
Okay.
That mortar was like right above my head.
Yeah. I saw somebody die from a mortar there the other day. When they were on their last fucking step, pretty much.
From here, where is it that we go?
Out to the right,
No,
all
this-
the road all the way down, and then you're gonna have Black Division.
Hi, on a pop quick SJ.
I don't see the Black Division.
I'll take that as a win. Current time is 26:30.
Okay, let's go this way. Gonna pop a Zeglus then. Okay.
Oh. Careful. Shots were fired at me.
Mm-hmm. Go down one more.
I'll keep space so you can walk backwards.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey.
Oh, look at that. Go on.
Just me, right next to you. He was right in here. No wonder he fucked me up. Other one's dead there on the wall.
So we go that way.
Yeah, we're gonna go down the path here. And then we should be able to breach the shit up in front of us. Should be doors that we can breach.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Oh, yes, okay. So then we go this way.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Worker.
Hey, bro, what's up?
Hey, little propy.
Yo, what up?
Are you going into terminal right now?
No, I mean, I'm going in a shoreline, but yeah, I was about to.
Okay.
Yeah, so
You wanna stay?
Way where we can
Yeah,
I
I'll
fail.
watch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
wait.
that's our right because it has fire coverage.
This is your first time or what?
I'm gonna let you do most of the
Nah, dude. I've been speedrunning that hole, honestly. I need to slow the fuck down and just get it out at this point.
How many
Like,
times
I'll
have
get
you
a
done
good
it?
time the next run around.
I'm just gearing up right now for my first time. I'm watching a shit ton of videos and stuff.
Nah, yeah, I've definitely ran my fair share.
I'm just trying to keep us up against hard cover here while we progress. Big ass building is up here in front of us.
Yeah, yeah. Should be approaching the bus.
Yeah, I think.
You gotta get spawn. You're not bringing any. No night vision?
I'll pick it up.
Has anybody tried to camp you at the terminal?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. All the time, bro.
No
They'll just be
chance.
laying there behind some fucking tree. But yeah, all the time. I think I'm close enough to where I can just fucking scan my shit and go, though. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, with my luck, I'm gonna spawn over fucking across the map.
Yeah, that happens all the time. Eventually, you just start going, dude. You're just tired of resetting. Like, I've really put in a lot of tries. As I said, though, I was going way too quick. I'm just gonna get out. It was fun, though.
Are most of them solo, or have you gone with a couple?
No,
players?
it's almost all solo. I've had like maybe 3 with people. Like it's trust me, it's been a lot more than 3.
I was thinking about just trying to solo for the first couple times, maybe.
It's hard, bro.
Yeah, I know. I've been watching a fuck ton of videos.
Bro, I've been doing that shit just naturally.
Yeah, I wanted to do that, but I just want to get it. A view of the
Bro,
map
I've
and
died
everything.
on the pier like too many times.
Isn't there like 2 of them at the very end? 2 Black Division.
I think it's like 3.
Yeah, they might have upped it.
But yeah, I mean, half the time you're just finishing off with fucking a different gun because yours jams every 2 bullets.
Yeah. Yeah. I was thinking about not bringing in suppressor, but I know. I think I'm gonna be using 2 guns. for
Yeah, I
sure.
might run loud, dead ass.
I'm gonna bring a M60 and then an M16A1. Just 'cause I like the M60.
Gotcha. I really wanted to scrape up enough GP coins for Model 1, but I didn't.
Oh yeah, might be a good idea. You could just
No, I
buy
was
it.
just thinking like a little headshot plinker, bro. It'd be awesome.
You can buy that bitch for like 300k or something.
I don't have enough GP coins, bro.
No, I'm saying like you could buy it off the flea market.
Oh, you could buy Model 1s off the flea market. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, they're just a little expensive, but it's whatever.
I mean, I'm literally 2 GP coins away, bro. That pissed me off so bad.
I think they're like 300k or something. They're not that crazy. Oh well, they went up. Someone's trying to sell them for 454,000.
Yeah, like I can fucking kill himself.
They're only 65 GP coins though. That's not that bad. It's like 2 fucking dailies.
Стоять! Досмотр.
What ending are you
Куда
trying to
такой
do?
заряженный намылился?
Fallen.
Oh really?
Снаряжение не положено.
Yeah.
Да не дергайся. Тебе на той стороне это не понадобится.
Чисто.
I was doing savior first and then I
Можно
might try the other
продвигаться
ones.
дальше. Короче, не отставать, четко следовать моим указаниям, если не хочешь стать 200-м.
No, I think Fallen's
Твоего
just the
ответа на
best.
отправку придется подождать. Там есть вода вроде бы, так что как-нибудь справишься. Еще одно нарушение,
Definitely has
опять
the
за
best
ленточкой
dog tag.
окажешься. Тут режимная территория на
Yeah,
военном положении.
I think
Нос
so.
свой не суй выше. Короче, мы заходим внутрь, головой не вертеть, вопросов не задавать.
Like the red dog
Четко
tag's sick.
следовать указаниям, иначе мы с тобой разбираться не
I
будем.
agree. Hopefully nobody's in here
Всё,
with me.
конечная. Сиди здесь.
I'm gonna go solo,
Не
bro.
дергайся, ты расслабься.
Cool. Be fine.
Движение за периметром! Ножка! Удерживать позицию!
No. I haven't even tried it, bro. Why would you? You don't need it. You'll see.
I know, I just saw somebody fucking. They said that they just don't even kill them.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Your solo, isn't it like the farthest left lock or something? Yeah, that one, I think.
Oh shit. Would have been bad. Fuck 100. I'm shooting 5.6A1 by the way. Wow, that's crazy. Alright, I think that was it. This is MCX. I need ammo.
up?
I'm just here to watch if that's okay. I'll leave in a minute if I need to. I'm working on the savior ending right now myself.
Yeah, me too. I'm waiting for him to get out.
Hell yeah. Any tip? And let me know if I need to stop talking at any point. Is there any tips for the 15 kills at Lightkeeper or near Lightkeeper Island?
Well, it's for Lighthouse. Like
Yeah, you know you have to
it's
get the.
everywhere except for the camp, pretty much, and not probably you
Camp.
don't want to be over by the USEC, the road camp.
Oh, okay. So as long as you're anywhere else, you're fine.
Yeah, besides you probably don't want to be over by path to shoreline, but pretty much everywhere else
Right.
along the the chalets and.
Oh, that's fine.
yeah.
Okay. Okay, I thought it was.
Caught a hit.
Oh.
You deserved it, bro. I didn't bring enough ammo. You need so much ammo.
Like, how much you talking? Like what he's got set up?
That's what I got, pretty much.
I thought you couldn't have a gun on you when you. I thought it had to be in your bag when you
No,
come.
you can have
Just
it,
pull out your melee.
pull out your melee, yeah.
Okay, okay. Damn, dude, you got an M16 with a 100-round drum? That is insane.
Yeah.
So what does it look like? Like you just failed, so how long is it gonna take you to be able to go again?
He probably has a couple key cards already made. You can make as many key cards as you want, pretty much. But
Okay.
they take 5 to 6 hours each craft. Like I have one right now, and I have one making, but it's gonna be my first try.
How many times was that for you, Sins?
I have no idea.
He's got
Like
a
more than
bunch.
10?
Yeah, more than 10.
Damn. Oh my god, I'm nervous. And you get none of that back, I'm assuming.
No, you get
Oh, I
everything
get it all back.
but if you die before the transition, like in shoreline, you gotta go into shoreline and then transition. But if you die
Yeah.
before you get into terminal, then you lose everything.
But no, like he just died, so he'll get everything back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can
Okay,
make
well that's
whatever
good
you
at
want.
least. That's good at least. Imagine losing all your shit and not getting anything back.
Well, yeah, that's if you don't. That's if somebody camps you, and apparently a lot of people like to camp the terminal transitions.
Yeah, there's some fucking asshole literally named what's his name? No terminal for you or something like that, and he literally just camps the fucking button, dude. What a piece of shit, right?
I know. I'm trying to figure out what,
So
how
I
wanna
think the
do it.
best way to combat that, if I were to guess, is get close to it and just wait till the end of raid, near the end of raid.
You
No
have
one
to
wants to
go-
do that.
You have to go between 22 and 4 o'clock.
Oh, god damn, dude. Every time you want to go, it has to be
Yeah.
between those times.
Yeah, so if you go at like
Oh.
if you show up to the terminal at 4:01, you can't go.
Oof. Dude, that's stressful. Have y'all had anybody gatekeep you?
He has.
How many times would you say, Sins?
Just a couple, but it is pretty bad.
That's annoying, dude. I'd fucking. What about? Have you thought about going to like a Columbia server or anything like
That's
that?
what I was thinking.
I'm on Columbia. I'm online.
Okay, but did you run into that guy on a Columbia server?
No, that was on NA East.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so no issue so far when you do Columbia.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
And I'm almost solo every time, too. It's nice.
Damn, dude, they make this shit hard, don't they?
Yeah, man, it's the end of the game.
Yeah, I did everything else first. I hit Kappa.
I haven't even
Got
done
all the.
Kappa.
Really, yeah. So I did Kappa first, then now I've got like all the good ammo crafts. I've been crafting the shit out of some ammo. I got max hideout, max crafting, so that way I can do like 2 things at once per station.
Yeah, it just depends on what kind of gun you want to bring, cause the Black Division guys, they use 7.62 or 5.56. So like you probably want to bring a lot of ammo for the first like couple stages, but they also drop a lot of ammo as well.
Are they running 60 mags? 60 to 100?
I think they have 60 mags.
No, they run
Why
30.
is your pouch missing a lot of stuff?
Cause you don't want to bring a sit case or a dox case. There's no reason for it. And then I was also trying to figure out what I was gonna put in besides that.
Okay.
But 2 injectors for sure, and then I don't really really know what else I'm gonna put in there exactly. I mean, probably some of my meds, but
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, meds, food, water, maybe.
yeah.
I'm just trying to get I'm still far away. Like I just opened the case and started working with Kerman just now. But I've also like already knocked out the labyrinth. I've knocked out Falling Skies, the Labyrinth tour.
Yeah, bro, you got a ways.
Batya, still got to do all the Lightkeeper
He doesn't
shit.
get this yet.
Do you have?
Yeah, I got a long way to go.
Do you have your intelligence center level 3 and your solar
Yes,
power?
yes, maxed out. Yep.
That's good.
I got the 40 bitcoins. I got everything maxed out. Like all I got to do is the tasks themselves and then the time gates. Other
Yeah,
than
the
that,
worst
Yeah,
part
the
is
time gates.
bro. That shit's
Yeah.
so fucking annoying having to wait.
Dude,
22
on
hours,
God.
having to
well,
wait 24
apparently I
hours
only
for
had to
that
wait
shit.
26 hours to open the case, which somebody was telling me was not how long they had to wait. And
Yeah,
I think
my-
it's because
The
my
case for
I
me
think it's because my
opened in,
intelligence center.
like 5
was-
fucking 5 hours or something like that. Mine was
It's supposed to be
super
like
quick.
50 something.
Yeah, no, mine was super quick. It was like less than a day.
Nah,
for sure.
we're getting this shit done.
Oh, see, so you can just buy the cards too. You don't have to craft them.
Well, you can
Well,
buy
no, I gotta buy the thing and then I
blank
gotta
RFID.
craft it.
Yeah, so this is the full one, and then the blank RFIDs are what? So look, I'll show you right here.
You have to have the Mr. Kerman ones too.
So yeah, you have to have the activated one that
Kruglovs, yep.
and then
Yep.
you have to have the blank RFID, and then this is the thing that you get. This is through
okay.
This is
That's what
after
I'm
you
on right
trade in
now.
the 40
Yeah, that's
Bitcoin. This is what you grab. From the
right,
key.
right.
You have to
He
wait
gives you
for the dude to
electronics
gi-
key
yeah,
for the 40 Bitcoin, basically.
Yeah, you have to wait for the fucking dude to give you the key, which is also a time gate.
Gatekeep, yep, or gatekeep, timekeep. Okay. Well, hell yeah. So I'm on the point where I go to labs and I need to grab the master key card, right, in the double black safe.
Yeah.
And then once I have that, then I can go. Or is that when you? Or that's when you can turn in the 40 Bitcoin
Come
after
on, bro,
that.
it's 2. Let's go right now.
You ready?
Yeah, let's go right now. Hold on, let me bring nades, but then let's go.
Have you
Oh,
run into
that's
bosses since while doing them?
Yeah. Killer. A lot of
so
killer.
there's
He's the
Lot of
easiest
killers.
though, bro.
5
He's
bosses
he's
that can
easy.
spawn.
Oh, is he like Shadow of Killa down in Labyrinth
No,
kind
it's
of?
just killer, bro.
It's just
Yeah.
any,
Okay. Okay.
any of the 5.
But extra health.
I don't think so. I think they're just regular.
Okay.
Hopefully we get spawn at road like you did last time. I might bring one extra more mag, one more mag.
What's the rubles in your bag for?
Something just in case I need if I
Like
get
a
like
quick
a bad
snack?
spot
I
or
gotta-
something. I don't know.
Oh, like where you need a dip.
Yeah.
Use car extract or something. I got you. I got you.
All right, getting cute, bro. We're gonna miss it.
if you lose the alpha container if you die in Shoreline?
I don't know how it works. I think that shit's in your special slot, no?
No, it's in my task items. It wouldn't let me pull it in to my inventory.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I'm doing Fallen. All I have is a stupid little key card. I think the background's dope, though. Dog tags fire. Then I want to get tracksuit and prestige. Or prestige and then farm tracksuit. I haven't decided yet.
Apparently... How the fuck do I pull it into my inventory? Must be in your inventory, specifically your secure container. Well, how the fuck do I put it in my fucking secure container?
Holy shit, dude, the back and forth. I wish they would leave Streets out of it, man. Like, that's the only map. I got nearly 2,000 hours, and Streets is the only map I'd, like, don't have confidence in for map knowledge.
I like it.
Really? I do
Once
not like
once you
Streets.
start doing a bunch of it, it's really honestly a good map, and I like
For
doing it.
real.
I like
That's what I be saying.
I like having what's it called?
60 frames per second while you're ADSing? Yeah, it's terrible.
No, well I have
Yeah,
a
yeah,
pretty good
uh,
computer, but these are just regular Colombian servers, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why, what's your ping? I'm at
It was
120.
going up to 700, but I think it's fine
Oh,
right now.
oh, dude, we're far as fuck.
Man, I honestly, I might hit fucking.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm down.
Just reset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I need
Yeah.
to somehow get my alpha container into my inventory anyway.
Hey, I might join y'all back later, boys. Y'all, good luck. I'm gonna hit some labs up.
Alright, bro.
Peace.
Hold on, I gotta turn off your stream volume. Hold on, I'm gonna pull out my thermal, see if I see anything. Looks pretty clear at the moment. The thermal can't go that far. So you didn't have to do like the BTR like shit or anything like that?
Nope. In fact, I can't do the BTR shit even if I wanted to, because I did. I wanted the achievement.
You still get the achievement if
No, like I literally can't do tasks for the BTR.
Oh,
anymore.
because of skier stuff?
Yeah.
What, is there a different achievement for it? Because I know there's the all wheels drive achievement for BTR.
Yeah, it's the one I wanted. Nice and hidden. You're out already, so it don't matter. I've got an expo camp way too much.
Yeah, I'm not trying to run across the map with all that shit on me.
Yeah, me neither.
Insert the alpha container, use... Wait, what?
Alright, so now we gotta wait for a while.
Yeah, it's fine.
Alright, cool. Maybe a third will join by then.
Okay, so it says... I gotta somehow figure out how to put this shit in my inventory. says locate the quest tab in the lower left and drag the container into your stash. Character. There's no fucking quest tab. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Well, maybe for the anthem? Nigga.
Hello guys, we found the whole route for each.
На военном положении.
The box on me.
Okay, okay. So the box is just okay.
Door line. I don't think I'm gonna make it in time, bro.
So I was right.
That's fucked.
Okay.
I think a GL would be good though. I wanted to get. I should have unlocked the rocket launcher and brought it. Maybe there's an achievement for shooting the guards with a rocket launcher. Where the fuck am I?
Do I have the rocket launcher unlocked? I might bring the rocket launcher.
Alright, this way. Oh, there's no way I'm making this, bro. Why am I getting the worst spawns, bro? Everybody else gets streamer spawns, and then there's me.
God damn it.
Чувствуешь, что ли, когда надо приходить? У меня как раз новая поставка была. Ага-ага.
how this goes, bro. First attempt. If I get somebody with me, bro, I'm gonna crash the fuck out, by the way.
Open this door.
I got fucking dust under my mouse skates, bro. GG's. This shit is so laggy, bro. No way they're pushing already, bro. big is my bag? I'm gonna look at their bags real quick. 35? It looks like we're gonna be using this gun. Actually, fuck it. We'll use the 45 rounder one. That's tier 6 right there. I can't really bring that. Ooh, I'm dead. There was one that wasn't in there. I see him. I can't see through the car windows. There we go. Oh my god, there's another. Oh, what the fuck, dude? When you get to the end, is there still only 3 spots, or is there more? bastard. I need to get an extra plate off one of these guys. An M60, bro? I'm gonna put my arms back on before we move. Finally, the fucking alarms are gone, dude. I killed a PMC in here, Scav. Dude, can we not shoot out my arms instantly, bro? Like, why is my gun scoping in so fucking slow? is fixed.
Yeah, I'll be back again.
Yep.
Но начало дня уже не...
Fuck, it's hot as shit.
Ништяк, пацаны, сегодня мы
Hopefully we get a good fucking spawn this time.
Yeah, I fucking hope so, bro. Like Road to Customs would be awesome.
Yeah. Or like that blue gate or something. Or by the blue
Yeah.
fence or whatever.
Yeah, blue fence. But yeah, hopefully it's not no bullshit. Cause we should probably just reset.
Yeah. I mean, if we get fucking behind Health Resort, we could either hit car extract or maybe try to go for it, but
No, I'd go for it from there. Like behind Health Resort, yeah, I'm sending it.
yeah.
Come on.
Dude, are you fucking
Damn it.
joking?
Yeah, this sucks.
Spawn to give me, like, and it'll give me that spawn like 100 times.
Always be spawning random.
I've gotten the same shoreline spawn, I think, like 12 times in a row.
James Drake says he's willing to give all of his plant matter to Landon, so he will by far have the most amount and be able to control who was eliminated on Saturday. Bam brought his dogs on set and then sets up a challenge. The elimination
Game
poem.
loves giving me
Everyone
fucking
has to write
errors
a
every
poem.
time I
They do
extract,
rehearse them
bro,
here
and
so
then
you
it just
can't hear
closes
all
my
of
game,
them,
like-
but I think we're just gonna skip past these, honestly. I'll do a little smash cut of some cute parts here and there. We have bigger
I'm
fish
actually,
to fry.
I'm actually gonna
Predator
restart my
job.
computer real quick because it's been on for a couple days.